Shaner?
Yes. So this kind of goes back to last month. Are we allowing spectators at indoor sporting events? I believe the answer was yes. Is that correct?
Yes. Currently, there are spectators permitted 25% capacity. That has not changed.
Okay. When will we be starting up in-person board meetings?
At this point, we're still working at virtual board meetings. We have not had any type of discussion. Currently, our health and safety plan does not permit for individuals into the buildings. Now, that does not include spectator events too for sports. So currently, we do have all Zoom meetings because we would be limited on what we can permit people into a building based upon that occupancy.
Sure, but I don't think it was in the health and safety plan to allow the spectator sport, was it?
That is a whole separate plan. There's an athletic plan and there's a health and safety plan.
Was it part of the athletic plan?
No, the athletic plan does have that listed to follow the guidance from the PIAA and the Department of Health, and that's where that 25% comes in.
Okay, so we're not going to, can you maybe have the conversation about starting up in-person board meetings, seeing as how we allow students in school as well as spectator sports? I think it's important for these board meetings to take place in person. I feel we have a lot of space available to do that, and we can follow the proper social distancing and rules. So would appreciate that. And I think that's really all that I have. Thank you very much for your time this evening.
I make a motion that this board starts to hold in-person meetings. Hold on.
We're on courtesy of the floor of public comment.
Mr. Cleaver, hold on a second. He made a comment. We should address it.
No, it's not.
Whatever. You guys, go ahead. Railroad.
Yes. I have a couple questions. Number one, so this goes to everybody on the board. Does the board have privy information to court cases involving juveniles? I'm just asking.
Not that I would be aware of.
Okay. Gail, what about you?
What about me?
What's your answer?
I don't have any answers.
Since you're the one that posted it on Billboard.
No one has.
Excuse me.
I'm answering you. You asked a question. I'm answering.
No, she's not talking to you, Mr. Bradley.
She's talking to the board. We're part of the board.
Talking to Gail.
We're part of the board.
She's talking to Gail.
You use the word privy. Nobody has privy information as a board of director. We barely get information about our own district.
Well,
from our own
according
administration.
to Build-A-Board, which I'm on right now, Gail Mahalik made the statement that she does have sources that there was a court date last week or the week before regarding the hazing incident, and if she brought it out in public, she would be ostracized. So how
correct. That is correct. That information is available. Hold on. That is correct. That information is available in the public. And I even wrote a letter to the district attorney regarding such. I think they did a fantastic job.
Remember transparency.
I know, it's transparency.
That's what I'm looking for.
Very important. Right. And then at the same time, I think that what this board failed to do.
God is watching.
Yes, he is. And that's why we want to, well, he or she, but that's why we want to make sure that these feckless 5 get off this board, because we have to protect these students. And Unky Wayne, number one, is just not doing his job.
Don't bring my Uncle Wayne into this situation, and don't be calling him names.
He's definitely
Excuse me, this has nothing to do with my uncle.
It does, because he was in the athletic.
Hold on. Excuse me.
It does. It does,
no,
though.
it doesn't.
This is public comment.
It does, because he was
Mr. Bradley, this is public comment.
I know,
it's
we're
not
having a
board
conversation.
comment.
We're allowed to have a conversation.
It's
no big deal.
public
It's not
comment.
illegal.
Douchebag Bradley.
Yeah, big bag. Yeah. So the athletic committee has a responsibility. Hold on. The athletic committee has a responsibility to oversee.
God is watching.
Yeah, you talk first.
Ms. Fry, do you have Ms. Fry?
Is there anything else?
Ms. Fry?
No, I'm going to keep talking until he shuts up because it's my turn. He had the whole time for 3.5 hours to say what he wanted to say. Now I'm going to say what I have to say and keep my uncle out of this. This is from my mouth, my complaint. Gail, as an elected official, shouldn't be posting stuff on Facebook about minors and court cases within the school district. She should be ashamed of herself for doing that. Shame on you, Gail. Shame on you.
Shame on the coaches who allowed it to happen.
Oh, yeah. Were
And
you in the locker
and the
room?
shame on the board
Were
that
you
didn't
in-
take
Yeah,
that didn't
okay.
take this responsibility
I
seriously.
would
in the
like to
locker
caution the
room?
board against criticizing
Yeah.
employees in public.
Yeah.
Why
were
don't we
you
have a
on
meeting to
were you
review
on
it?
the-
This
in the
should have been-
locker room, Gail?
This
Yeah,
should have been
okay.
reviewed. Autumn, this should have been reviewed. by
No
the
one
board.
was, that's the problem.
Autumn, this should have been reviewed. It got swept under the rug. They circled the
Yeah,
wagons.
where's your boyfriend hockey at the
And-
Bowmanstown Diner?
And one more time, this is wrong.
Okay.
But hold on, I have a motion. Right?
No, there's
No, Rob,
I'll
no,
give
there's
her-
no
I have
more
a-
motion
Hold on,
tonight.
sir. No, I have a motion.
We're on
Right, there's a
public
motion.
comment, for gosh sakes.
I understand, but
Ms. Fry, do you have anything else? Ms. Fry? Sorry.
Yeah, well, she just better watch herself.
I have a motion that was supposed to
All right,
be
let's
brought
go
up
on to the
earlier.
next public comment, Mr. Cleaver. We're not
We have,
accepting any
we
There is
have
none.
no
So
other,
I have a
we
motion.
have
Hold
no
on,
other
Larry.
comment.
Larry,
Okay,
I
then
have
I
a
will
mo-
make the
Larry,
motion to,
Larry,
end the
Larry,
meeting.
Larry, I have a motion that was,
Boomer.
Larry,
I'll make a motion
Second.
to adjourn.
Larry, I have a motion
I
that
will
was
second
pushed
the
on
motion to adjourn.
Mr. Stern.
say
A
aye.
motion from the public.
Aye.
A motion from the public was provided, Larry.
you.
Larry, a motion
Aye.
from,
Motion
Larry, a motion
to
from the
adjourn the
public was.
meeting. Thank you.
Larry, you guys.